Alright everyone, so I'm going to make this video on how to install Lanai filter for leaf filter. I've been doing this for over a year now, and I just wanted to make a tutorial on how to do it yourself, make it a little quicker. And so we're going to start here. The first process is cleaning it. So I've already started cleaning over here. This is a basic 4-inch super gutter, and just after the rainstorm, so it's pretty packed. So anyway, first step is to clean. Alright, the step 2 of the process is going to be washing it out with your hose. I recommend the 0G, get that from Lowe's, and a nozzle sort of like this, because you don't always have the best water pressure, so you need all the advantage you can get, and this hose works good. Lightweight. Alright, here we go. Alright, that's it for the cleaning, and now the next step is going to be drying it so you can seal it, so we'll get to that next step now. Alright, so the next thing I want to go over is tools required for this job, just to make it a little easier. Just going to go through it real quick, so it'll just save you time and money in the future. Basically your drill, and this one's a special one, it's the palm drill, so you put pressure on it and it pushes in, so that one's good for the Lanai filter. You need a grinder, silicone gun of course. These cut the Lanai filter real well, and a marker and a level, just like this. Okay, so now I'm going to go over how I go over the next process of cutting it and then bending it. Alright, so basically the gutter size is 4 inches, so basically this is 10 inches, so what I'll do is cut it in half. So I'll mark it at 5, and then I'll make a cut. So just get your marker and make the mark a couple of ways down. Alright, so you can cut a lot of multiple of these at once. I'm going to cut 3 since I've got 6 total to cut for 55 feet. So I'm going to cut 3 of them now, and then I'll cut the other 3. So I'll put that mark at 4.5 inches. This is a total of 5, so there'll be a 1/2 inch bend right there. So what I'm going to do is make a test bend here. Alright, and I forgot to mention the main tool we'll be using. It's called the Midwest Offset Seamer, part number MW-7059. That comes with a 5-inch blade and a 9-inch blade. I bought it on Amazon, and it's offset one. So it just makes the job a lot easier. They actually have a 15-inch blade for this too if you want to go a little wider, but very important tool for the job, or it's just going to slow you down not having it. So let's get started with the bending. So I've got the line here. We'll zoom in a bit and show you that's done. Let's see that. So yeah, just get it right there on the marker line. But I'll show you a little trick later after we, well, this is basically a test fit. Once we know this fits, we'll bend them all at once. Alright, so there's that. You should have a nice 90-degree bend, and what we're going to do is go up there and test fit it to make sure it works before we bend them all. So here we go to do that. Alright, so here we are checking the fit. You want to push it against the back and see how much extra you have there. I try to get it like right about there. We'll see. Let's check on this side. So it seems to be pretty good. might actually want it a little more narrow, a little less on the bend. Let's try it over here. Yeah, that one's fitting real good right there. You can see how it's tight against the back and right along the line there. So that's fitting good there. So we can go ahead with bending some more of them. Alright, so now that we know that it fits, I'm going to go ahead and bend them all at once. You could probably do 5 or 6 of these or so at once. So I just drew a line and I'm going to go ahead and bend it.
I don't want to get too much more than 5 or 6 because it's not going to bend up, but I got 5 in here, that's doing pretty good. Yeah, 5.
Alright, so now you should have a nice bend on them all. Let's see, you can see that there. All bent pretty nice. And so now we can go take it, makes it a little more sturdy, and now we'll go install it. Alright, so next step, you're going to want to blow it out with your blower and dry it so you can get a good seal with the silicone. So basically, alright, and now that it's nice and dry, you're going to want to just seal it up. And you'll want to do that on all the corners and ends, anywhere there's a seam basically. If you don't have these super gutters, they'll more than likely leak. They're usually not installed properly, so there's usually the wrong slope. So anyway, make sure you seal that up. Alright, so here we go. Alright, and so in the next step, and basically just repeat that process and go about 1 inch over right there on the other one. Alright, so that's the basics of it. I'm just going to keep repeating the process, but I've got a different view over here. You can see screws along the back side, and then there's where you overlap just a tad. And yeah, you'll run into a lot of different scenarios, but it's all pretty basically the same. Get the measurement, measure it, check a couple times. They're not always the same width, so that's why you don't make them all the same size, because sometimes they don't all quite fit the same. But basically it's going to be pretty similar to this. This is an easier job, there's going to be harder ones, but that's the basics of it. So anyway, I'm going to continue on and show you when I'm all done. Alright, so I'm all done. We're going to go through the final walk around here so you get an idea of what it looks like. So there it is, all installed. Shouldn't be getting any leaves past that. And that's pretty much it. There's going to be a lot of different obstacles you'll run into, but it's a lot simpler now with this stuff than the previous material we were using. So yeah, this video should make it a lot easier for you, and hope it helped. And that's the final product of the Lanai filter by leaf filter. Alright, thanks for watching.